Hello, you guys. Hello, hello, and good morning. I'm hoping everybody can hear me. Hey, bestie, it's really good to see you. Hey, Kara. Hello, Satan. Hello, Squishy. We're just gonna have a really chill. Hey, Ray. Hello, beautiful. We're just gonna have a really chill live stream. Last night a lot happened, so I figured we can get all caught up. Foodie was raging. I'm pretty sure she's working on losing her channel. She's being mass reported everywhere. She threatened FFG for a second day in a row. So much happened. But first, can we get like the not so happy? Well, that's not exactly happy, but let's get like the health stuff out of the way because I know a lot of people are checking in on me and asking, "Hey, I'm hanging on by a thread, and I need a distraction." That's pretty much where I'm at. I don't know. This is the scariest thing I've ever, not that I've ever been through, but I guess because I'm going through it sober, it's terrifying. Like, I'm not medicated, I'm not numbing. And I feel like I'm constantly sitting and watching my chest to like keep up with to keep track of my heart rhythm. And it's like this insane cycle of insanity where I'm driving myself crazy pretty much. I don't know how else to describe it. So my heart rate was really bad the other day. It was like 188. If you guys didn't know, I went to the ER because it wasn't going down. I have a potassium deficiency and it's very low, like a few more points away. I'm very bad with medical stuff and I'm still learning. So hopefully you guys could follow along. Like if it was like a few points lower, I think they would have had to keep me because that's considered, what is it, hypokalemia? Again, I'm still learning. But they were able to release me. Today I have to go get a referral at 5:30 to go see a cardiologist to wear a halter. And I don't know, I feel like I'm giving myself like anxiety attacks. Like when I'm still, all I could do is focus on my heart, and then it's like I'm just waiting for my heart to explode. I don't know if anybody's been there. I don't know if anybody's been there. So I'm just like, I know what I'm going through isn't anxiety at first. It's literally my heart racing. I have tachycardia right now. But I'm giving myself anxiety because all I'm doing is paying attention to my heart rate and I keep checking it over and over. So I needed a distraction. If I wasn't live right now, I'd just be sitting here watching my chest. And mind you, I have a very nice chest. I'm just sick of looking at it. You get it? Oh my gosh, Ray, it's the worst. Hey, Candy. Hey, you have it too. You know what's crazy, you guys? I would have never thought that I would have a potassium deficiency. I eat really healthy. I eat my fruits. I eat my vegetables. So I don't know why this is happening, but from what I understand, other factors can play into it. So that's why we need to do more testing. That's why I need to wear a monitor. That's why we need to do like everything. And the crazy part is, you guys, the crazy part that like I can't get past is like I've survived mixing multiple drugs in my addiction, right? I used to take uppers, and then when I was tired of being uppity, I would take downers, and then I would drink. And I put my body through all this stuff. Like I've survived seizures, a stroke, I've fallen off a balcony, like you know what I mean? And then this like potassium deficiency is what's gonna be like the thing to take me out. Seriously? Seriously. Living It's Always Low. Tia said my daughter's potassium issue came out because she sweat so much during her training. See, so what I'm thinking of, I lost a lot of weight because I'm hiking a lot, like I'm walking a lot. So I don't know if that kind of like threw me out of whack. On top of it, I think I have the flu. So, I'm having a great time over here. I mean, life doesn't get much better than this. I have drank more Gatorade in the past 24 hours than I ever have in my life, and I'm surprised I'm not blue at this point. And for my subscribers have followed me for a long time, and there's something going on with me, and like I feel I owe it to people to say if I'm not exactly like myself right now, this is why. And also, I started my channel talking about my life and my struggles that I've been through and how I've overcame them. So if anybody out there is feeling this way, it might not be anxiety. Like go to your doctor and go get your labs checked. Like go get everything checked, Um, I was thinking I was just feeling anxious for some reason. That's what I was thinking. I'm trying to think, like, did anything change in my life? No, no. So, sorry that I'm not like the funnest person right now, but life isn't always fun. It's not always fun. Yeah, we're family here. You've been sick for a month now, 2 rounds of antibiotics, and woke up. Oh no, Ray. I am sending you whatever good vibes I have left. That's what I'm doing. I am so sorry. You got put on potassium drip, which was horrible. Felt like my arm and shoulder was on fire. Oh my gosh, yeah, that potassium is not a fun time, but we need it. We need it. I'm sorry. It's the worst. It is. Might be POTS. Does it happen when you stand up? No, from what I've been noticing is this is happening in the morning and at night and then like randomly throughout the day, but it's the worst at night. And I don't know. Again, I know it's bad. Like on my ER sheet, it says I have tachycardia. Like I know it's bad. But this is where I F myself over because I can't calm myself down once it starts racing and speeding up. So when I'm alone at night and the house is quiet and then my heart starts racing and then I'm convincing myself I'm dying, like that I'm making it worse pretty much. I'm making it worse. Um Anonymity. I don't want to take these hooks out of my hiney and do something. Must have been partying. Yeah, I was an alcoholic. I would definitely say I partied hard. I mean, I wasn't moderating anything. Hey, Kim. I have to get potassium drip every time I'm admitted really living. Well, today at 5:30, I see my primary. So I'm bringing him everything from the hospital. And then, from what I understand, I'm supposed to be getting a referral to the cardiologist. And then I'm assuming he's going to give me prescription potassium. I mean, I'm assuming. So we'll just go from there. I don't know if he can give me anything for like when my heart starts racing. Like I don't know. It's my blood pressure is not bad, which is the odd thing. It's my heart rhythm. And yeah. So anyways, I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm not fine, but I'm alive and I'll keep you guys like updated. I'm not trying to drag this out like Foodie Beauty style. I'm not trying to exploit this and have an update a day. You know what I mean? I don't even want to be having this at all. I wish I wasn't going through it, but I just kind of want to let people know. I think when we get sober and start changing our lives, we think everything's fine and dandy, right? Because we're eating better. We don't have that drug and alcohol in our system anymore. We're doing better, but like it's still important if you're feeling any sort of weirdness or any sort of way, like let's go get to the doctor. Let's go get our labs checked. Let's just stay on top of things, especially if you're 41 like me. Like we can't play. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm not. I'm not. Hey Blondie, I think I said hi to you. Bia, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I think that's it. I'll let you guys know what happens if you guys are interested. I'll let you guys know. But that's pretty much my plans. Just listen to whatever the doctor tells me to do. That's pretty much it. And hopefully we can get my heart back to normal. I appreciate you, anonymity. Good morning, JB. Yeah, and I can't go through another day like this. I can't go through a third day of heart racing, just staring at my chest, praying to God my heart doesn't explode. Like I can't do this. I can't do a third day. So um, I'm counting on my appointment at 5:30 today for him to make me feel better in some sort of way or tell me it's going to be okay and you're not going to die. That's what I'm hoping. Um, Thank you, Pastel. Thank you. Like I said, I feel like, it's a serious thing. This is definitely not something I should mess around with. I'm glad I'm on top of everything. I don't know. This is shitty though. My heart was beating so fast, my heart couldn't fill properly. Oh my gosh, Candy. Um, it's scary. You know what it feels like? Let me try to describe it. Like my heart will go boom, 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 and then start going faster. And then it feels like it stops for a few seconds. And then it comes like I get the hardest boom when it comes back. Has anybody felt that before? It's just scary, What a better way to distract you. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like ruin anybody's morning. I'm obviously still here. I'm alive. I'm kicking. Just stay on top of things, you guys. Stay on top of things. I miss you. Glad to see you. I love you guys. I truly have the best subscribers, and thank you everybody for reaching out. All right. Are we ready to get into foodie BS? Are we ready to get into that? Check my phone. Okay. I'm so sorry I missed it. Thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. JBT, you're a strong girl. You'll make it through this. We have your back. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry I missed it. You know, I'll get through this. I've been through worse in life, so this is something I'll get through. I think it's just scary because this is something like I feel helpless in, you know, it's not um something I could just fix because I want it to go away. Last night was epic. It was, "Hey Lizzie, you know, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. This is going to be a very nice distraction." At least Foodie came through. Yes. So I was chatting with you guys a bit in Discord. Um, and I wrote some notes. I saw a bit of it. I didn't see her whole rage. So I wrote down what I saw, and then we're gonna go to Twitter because it's been wild. Like, she's being mass reported. There's an account that's like, you know, dedicated. They're so sick of Foodie being, you know, being able to threaten on this platform and docs and do all this stuff. So like they've been tagging YouTube, Ministry of Kuwait, like everything. So and it's not just that account. There's more accounts reporting her to Team YouTube all over Twitter. Um, she really lost it. She did. Okay, so here's my little note. From when I entered her live stream to watch, she had started off calling FFG a cackling bitch. I'm not changing words today. I don't have it in me to censor. Like obviously if it's horrible I will, but we're just going with this. Okay, so she called FFG a cackling bitch and said slapping FFG is a promise. So that's the second day she said that she was going to slap FFG, but it's a promise, you guys. That's a threat of physical harm on this platform, which is wild. So anyways, that's the second day in a row. And I believe it was an hour and 15 minutes into her live if you're interested in going back and doing whatever you feel is necessary to do. She went after FFG's father, which I thought was wild. She called him creepy. She attempted to dox her, I believe, at one point because she started saying street names. I heard her talk about FFG's mom, and that was disgusting. I know people can argue FFG talks about foodie and stuff like that, but what you have to realize, there is no but. I guess this is my little 2 cents on it. There's 2 people who are getting off on, like, bringing up, like, FFG's dog who passed away, right? There was a creator who dressed up as the dog and thought it was hilarious to make a video doing that. FFG's mom recently passed away, and, you know, Foodie knew what she was doing. She's just trying to really hurt her. She wants FFG to feel as bad as she feels. On a side note, FFG shared a picture of her mom, and she was absolutely stunning. She was absolutely stunning. Foodie said something along the lines of her dad had to put a bag over her mom's head in order to be intimate. Something along the lines of that. It was very disgusting, and yeah, I don't know. It just, you know what? This is what I'm gonna say. Your mama is doing he's riling Foodie up to take down FFG because he can't, right? So he's trying to get Foodie to do his dirty work for him. You know, he was stream sniping. He was getting all the views. Do you think that man cares if Foodie Beauty ends up losing her channel over this? Is he gonna help her financially? What about that food addiction? Is gonna help her pay her bills, pay her rent? Foodie, you're being used. You really think your mom is your friend? Why is he riling you up when you're having health issues to rage and strike and do all this stuff? That's crazy. What kind of friend does that? What kind of friend does that? He is going to ruin her channel, and if she loses it, she can thank him. She's just a pawn in his little game right now, and I don't know, like I feel like people are finally waking up to it. But he's had a hard on for Yabba, FFG, even me for a while, and he couldn't get rid of any of us. Any of us. So now he's trying to get Foodie to take Yabba down, FFG. I don't know. Will I be next? I don't know. He'll need somebody left to react to because what is he going to do? Just cover Foodie? He wants to be involved in any drama. Yeah. LM said former alcoholic, former drug user here who had a heart attack 2 years ago and who has anxiety. Power of breath exercise and yoga meditation, also daily walks, do worlds. Thank you. I think I need to hear that there is a way to, like, bring yourself down, because when you're having anxiety, it feels like the end of the world, right? It feels like the end of the world, and, I think I need to do more of that. Thank you, LM. I saw that did I miss June's comment? Foodie is disgusting her true colors. Yeah. I'm so sorry for you when I went through the same, June, I understand. Hold on, I power of breath and exercise. Do you have certain videos that you watch? And if so, can you link them to me? Acupuncture, I'm telling anyone with anxiety, it helps the most. Thank you. Okay, back to foodie stuff. Sorry. Let's see. She shared a photo of Foodie's. Oh yeah. So FFG's mom, by the way, whatever Foodie has to say, from what I saw, she was a stunning, classy, beautiful woman, something Foodie Beauty will never, ever, ever be. And I think that's did you guys hear the part where somebody said that Salah plays with poop? And she was like, he doesn't play with poop. He wanted to shit on a whore. That's different. Did you guys hear that part? We're going to get to it on Twitter. I can focus and drop my heart rate. I had to do something. I'm going to work on it because, yeah, I can't go through day 3 of this. I can't. The Honest Guys YouTube channel is a great meditation. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot with my phone. Hold on. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It was absolutely wild. Okay, I think that was mainly the highlights because we're going to hear everything else over on Twitter. Let me see. Let me get ready to share my screen. Share my screen. All right. I beg your pardon. That part was special. He still wants to do that with anybody but her. Like, I don't know. If you're in a relationship or you have a partner, like, think of your fantasies, right? Like, you want to do that with that person, right? He wants to do stuff with everybody with Foodie. Now, I'm not saying you guys want to shit on other people, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's wild to me that she doesn't understand. It doesn't matter. Like, he still wanted to do that with anybody but you. And it's wild because you're the most disgusting person in the world and you're full of shit. But, you know, it's just, it is what it is. All right. Can you guys see it okay? Make the screen a little bit bigger. Danielle said, I have a Fitbit, and when I was anxious, I used the Relax app and do some deep breathing for a few minutes. I'm going to try it. Was the rage the lit part of season 3? It was the most lit part, I guess. It's been boring up until recently. There's also a monk who does stretching and meditation. I can't remember the channel. Thank you, Mandrews. Squishy said, I read an article yesterday on high-functioning depression. It's interesting as it doesn't have the normal shutdown symptoms, but come in terms of anxiety and burnout. Really, Squishy? Huh. The more you know. That reminds me of the driver's trick. Oh, hold on. Your comment went away. I'm going back to you. Laser, we're going to go over Foodie's rage. Soil said, that reminds me of the driver's trick. If you hold your breath and tip your face in cold water, it causes a reflex that slows your system down. It's a dialectical therapy trick. Hold your breath and tip your face in cold water. Okay. I'm willing to try anything at this point. If you told me bouncing up and down on one leg down the street naked was going to make this go away, I'd do it. Like, I'm willing to try anything. Walks work best for me, but deep, full breaths can lower blood pressure and heart rates in just a few minutes in times of stress. You know, I'm going to do it. I do a lot of walking, but when I get anxiety, I feel like I do a lot of, I don't know, worrying. That's the best thing I could do. I kind of I'll go into like a freeze mode or like I'll pace. It's weird, but I don't actually walk around the block or something. So I need to do it. You know, it helps though too. I noticed recently taking off my socks and standing in the backyard with like my feet, feeling the earth, the cement, the grass, like that helps for a little bit. But like when I go inside, it's all gone. But we'll get through it, you guys. We're going to get through it, okay? I promise. Sleep meditation or yoga can help you relax and fall asleep. Okay. I'm willing to try anything. Gina, did EMDR help you? My experience wasn't successful. Is there a way you can reach out to Gina about that? I think you should talk to her, Erin. I think you should. All right. The foodie rage. The foodie rage. I think, okay, what is this part? Chantel just said that someone would rather smash her than someone else. Wow, so Muslim-like. A married Muslim woman. All right, let's play this clip.
Fake lumberjack would think so. Your fake lumberjack would rather smash this heifer than you any day. All right? Yeah. Fake lumberjack would think so. Your fake lumberjack would rather smash this heifer than you any day. All right.
I don't think so. I don't think so. You can't even get your own fake husband to smash you. I don't know. The only person you could get was a guy that had gonorrhea and then cheated on you and left you with a beezer. And then it happened again. I don't know. She thinks very highly of herself. Bare feet is called grounding. It works. It works. That's been helping me a lot. And then this morning, I have all the windows open because I feel like, I mean, I usually have windows open, but like in every single part of my house, the windows are open because I feel like I could breathe better. I don't know. I know a lot of it's in my head, but I'm trying to work through it. Stand on the pavement. I'd cook my feet if I did that in AC. Probably, probably. I think a lumberjack would have standards. I would think so. My hubby says nope, cut it off and throw it at. Oh my gosh, that is funny. I won't say who, but randomly, out of nowhere, somebody started bothering me, like, send me a picture of you, send me a picture of you. So I sent 5 pictures of Foodie Beauties, certain pics, and it made them stop messaging me. So I don't think anybody wants to smash you. I don't know. You have to pay for one to like even be near you. Okay, it's all rainbows and unicorns said, wouldn't it be nice if Foodie Beauty lost her channel the same week Nader did? And they said well, that's what they said. I'm not going to read it out loud. I'm not giving anybody a reason to report me, but that's what it says at the bottom of that tweet. If you guys could see it, okay? That would be something we're throwing a pizza party over. Like if they both lost their channels in the same week. Meanwhile, you guys, there's a clip I did repost on Twitter about Nader and the deedee situation with his mom, and it made me absolutely sick. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I was going to share it just so people are aware of this man, but I don't know if I want to ruin your day. Just know, in case you didn't know, deedee's brother went and got the mom out of that house, and I just hope I hope there's an investigation going on. I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. It made me sick listening to the clip. It is the ick, Ray. Hey, Paulina. It's sick and it's sad. I mean, deedee, how would you not protect your mom? Like your own mother. She brought you into this world. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely disgusting. And I'm glad that her brother was able to get the mom out. I am so glad. And I just hope she's okay. 19 chins and counting said, I have anxiety and heart palpitations. You have to find what works for you. For me, getting up and talking and walk immediately when I feel it coming helps. Okay, 19. I think it's also new to me. I've never dealt with this so many days in a row, and this is all new. But like I said, I have a fan on me right now, right? Like I have a fan blowing right at me. The window's open, bare feet on the ground. It kind of brings me back to reality for a little bit. But I'm going to try the breathing exercises, everything. Bia said, poor deedee's mom, she did. No, they used her. Bia, they used her. They got that place. They had her check. Did you guys notice before when the mom was still living there? I don't want to say her real name. I don't. I want to give her more privacy than she's been given. Their fridge was full. Like back when Foodie Beauty was dating him. When the mom was there, that fridge was full. And she's gone and they don't have anything. And it looks like he's detoxing or coming down off something too. I don't know. He looks like absolute shit. People treating their moms like that make me sick. I miss my mom so much. It's how do you not protect your mom? Whatever I thought about deedee before, I think she's evil and disgusting, and shame on you, deedee. Shame on you. You've lost everything for this man who will probably leave your ass when something better comes along. You've lost your career. You've lost your mom. Now you've lost your brother. I hope it's worth it. I hope he's worth it. Hey, Carla. Oh, hey, good to see you. The rage was crazy. Cut all caffeine. Oh, Blondie. I haven't had any caffeine. I was going to because I was getting a caffeine headache, but I'm too scared. And I'm like a caffeine person. So So yeah, I've been surviving basically off Gatorade and Waterloo sparkling water. That is my life right now. Paulina said lost her dignity. She did. She did. I'm just glad her mom's out of there, and however much longer she has on this earth, I hope it's peaceful, and I hope she's respected, and I hope she's loved, and I hope she's safe. I hope she's safe. He's good at it. Foodie and Cheddar should have stayed together. Yep. They're perfect for each other. They're perfect for each other. You guess Deedee did Foodie a favor? Yeah. I'm late, of course. Hello, Lurker. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're just kind of chit-chatting, doing like a sloppy recap here, Um, let's see. I don't know. If you guys want to know more, I can play it. But if you'll just trust me that it's disgusting, and I'll give you a summary. He was bragging about being able to touch her mom all over. Okay? It's disgusting. So, just whatever you believe in, thank the good Lord, the toilet, the wall. I don't care what you pray to, that her mom is safe, okay? And away from there. And away from there. And I'm hoping that there's an investigation. I hope there is. It had to be bad for her brother to come just get her out of there. I don't know if he saw the content. I don't know if the mom said something. But I truly pray that he gets all that he deserves in this lifetime. I really do. I really do. Nad's doxing her brother. No one cares. And she stays by that man's side. Doxing her brother. Doxing her brother. There's something very, very wrong with those two. Very wrong. Genevieve said, it's so telling how mad Chantal was that Nader was deplatformed. She still loves him. Well, I think that was the rage, what the rage was really about. For whatever reason, that is the man that got away. In Foodie Beauty's eyes, that is the one that got away. And I don't think she's ever gotten over him. I still believe if he called her tomorrow and said, I'm kicking Deedee out, come take her place, I think she would be on the next flight there. I think she still checks on him. I think she probably watches his streams, and now, she's losing access. As far as I know, Deedee does not have kids. No wonder why he lost his channel. I don't know how he was allowed to have one so long. If you guys don't know who this guy is, Foodie Beauty was dating him. She brings the best people into this community, I swear. So she was dating him, and I'm sure many of you guys know, but there's also new people. She brought him in. They did drugs together. It was crazy, insane. One of them gave each other an STI. She went sleeping around Canada. It was very wild. This man is currently going to court because he was accused of sexually assaulting an elderly woman. And she came forward and told her story. She thought she was meeting, she was older, and I think in her head she thought she was watching a TV show. And she, for whatever reason, wanted to meet him. But it doesn't matter. You can meet anybody, or you can agree to something and change your mind at any time. You know what I mean? No means no. You can go into a situation saying, maybe I will. And then when you get close, say, no, I don't want to. And that needs to be respected. He hasn't been convicted or anything yet. We're still waiting to know what happens. But knowing that, and knowing that he had another elderly person in his care is just terrifying. He needs deported. That's what Dot said. He needs jail for life, in my opinion. People like that don't change. And this is just all my opinion on that, you guys. People like that just don't change. They don't. She dated Chris Chan, you would think. Squishy. By the way, you guys, Thursday night, we're going to do a Queen Cobra recap. I need to look at somebody other than Foodie Beauty. So Thursday night, it's going to be a late night stream because I can only watch now stuff like really late at night when everybody's asleep. She is not for my child's ears. So you know what I mean? So it'll be like late Thursday night. She would have given the chance. Yeah. Jail is better. Wherever, I don't know. He just needs to be away from people on an island. I don't know. Okay. Tara Lee said Foodie Beauty is so mad she's going to give herself an aneurysm. Probably. Soup Stealer said, interesting that Scatman has an opinion on who's a loser. You're a disgusting piece of crap. Oh, so Salah says, Garlic bread will always be the most pathetic, worthless loser I have ever seen in my whole life. Okay, so that happened. PI said, oh gosh. So in Foodie Beauty's rage last night, this is kind of important. So PI said racist Foodie Beauty continues to call a black creator, Kalari, Charlie No Fronts, comparing her to Charlie Gold because they're both black. Absolutely a microaggression. So a lot of people were picking up on things that she says when she's talking about Charlie or Kalari, and it's always boo-boo when she says, certain things. So I'm just going to play it. Form your own opinions.
You are this, and you and Toothless Wonder, Charlie No Fronts, your whatever, your sidekick calamari, have the nerve to call me heifer. You are this, and you and Toothless Wonder, Charlie No Fronts, your whatever, your sidekick calamari, have the nerve to call me heifer.
But you are. I don't know. She's so jealous, you guys. Oh, I got you keeping up with Nal. Oh my gosh. I heard his phone was broken. I don't know what else happened. I thought I heard little rumblings that like Cobes was actually trying to leave her, and I don't know. We'll have to get all caught up. We'll have to get all caught up. As far as I know, she's still drinking, still crying. She's ugly. That's all I really know. Will, it was awesome. Yeah, I have a recap from him we're gonna watch Thursday. And then this channel, Cat Snaps, I've been really liking. So we're going to do recaps. It'll be fun. We'll talk about something other than Foodie. Okay, so Kalari, doesn't she work out while she reacts to Foodie Beauty? I don't watch Kalari, but from what I remember, weren't people saying she like walks on a treadmill as she's reacting? At least she's doing something. I know Foodie keeps commenting on her weight, but like people don't drop weight just like that, getting healthy is a process, and at least she's moving. At least she's trying. She is. Okay, hey, Beth. Good morning, Beth Olson, Kara said. Okay, so it's, you know what? At least she's doing something. She rides a cycle. Okay. Foodie can't even talk. I think Kalari, we're going to see Kalari in like 6 months, rocking some cute ass outfit and showing off, and Foodie Beauty's going to rage again, just like she did about Charlie Gold. Okay, Hidden Truth said, Foodie Beauty says she's never been evicted, but she owns nothing. Her credit is bad and lives in Kuwait with nothing. And then they said, don't talk about FFG when you're just as bad. So here's another clip for you guys. Oh.
Content? Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Come on. Brian, I don't care at this point. Whatever. Yeah, creepy. Fucking idiot.
Do you guys agree that this was all over Nader and she was just taking it out on FFG? And also she was kind of playing into not FFG, Yo Mama's plan. I can't take FFG down. I can't take Yabba down, so I'm going to use Foodie to do it. I don't know, just a feeling. Purple Glitter said Foodie Beauty, 400 viewers. French Fried Girl had 4,988 viewers. Now, people were commenting and posting it left and right just to piss Foodie off, so I retweeted a lot of it. There was even graphs. I didn't know Mr. Beast had a new site, but I guess, I don't know. I also don't follow him. It says, KT said, thanks to Mr. Beast's site, we've got a cool new graph to show Foodie Beauty how her channel is dying. Here's her projected views. Hitting 0 in 2 years. She currently has 7 million views and FFG has over 15 million. So this is Foodie Beauty's little graph. Not looking so good. And FFG. Wow. I will say this. I'm not like the biggest FFG fan, but I will root for her to thrive, succeed, do amazing. Just to, I'd rather see her win than Foodie. That's just where it's at. Plus, she loves animals, so there's that. Crazy O'Gabby said, I'm guessing Salah had another failed attempt at finding the hole. Oh, why did I retweet that? Oh, well, I'm going to keep reading. And then they said, damn, Salah, sperm everywhere, but on your wife. Oh, shit. Look at the hashtags. It's true. Sperm on the couch, K-Bella, or whoever, the lady at the red room, not Foodie. That must suck. Julie said, okay, who's quoting this? Oh, I guess it's supposed to be Foodie. FFG, if your mom looked anything like you, your dad had to put a bag over her head to make you. I'm not going to show FFG's mom because I don't know, it's not my mom and that's just, it feels weird. But if you're on Twitter, please go to her account and look at how stunning and fabulous her mom was. Like beautiful, out of a magazine. And I'm not just BSing, like she was absolutely beautiful. I think Breezy is a wizard. She knows it. Toasty. No, I was gonna go live at 8:30, but like at 8 I was still feeling anxious, so I'm like, you can either sit here and stare at your heart or you can go live and talk to your friends. So that's why we're live earlier. That's where we are. Isn't she pretty, DX? Okay, is it disrespectful though? Is it crossing a line? That's what I want to know. I don't want to let me see. Hold on, let me stop sharing for a moment. I think I bookmarked it. I'll find it. I mean, she shared it and her mom was beautiful. Do you guys know? Oh, Toasty. Foodie muted the word woof woof in her chat. You cannot woof at her because last night everyone was woofing at her. All right. Yeah, I finally. Hey, Gorly girl. All right, I'm going to share it. Do you guys see this beautiful woman right here? This beautiful, stunning woman. Foodie could never. Foodie could never. And keep her out of your mouth, Foodie. Keep her out of your mouth. Isn't she gorgeous? All right, let me go back to where I was. Hold on. 1 second. All right, we're just going to kind of see where we end up. I still have a lot more tweets. Wasn't she radiant? Like glowing. Glowing. I think she's beautiful. I don't know. Nobody had to put a bag over her head. You cannot tell me that. You cannot tell me that. There was, you know what? You know what we should go do next? Mr. Snowflake made a community post, I guess like 4 or 5 days ago, asking for Foodie's top 20 moments. And they're disgusting and hilarious. So I think we're going to end up going there. But there's definitely more clips I want to play for you. I mean, yeah, that too. R32 said, Foodie Beauty, how old in this pic? Not even 40, but looks 60. Sure, we're all just so jealous. And they said hashtag heifer. Salt and Sauce said, behold, be jealous. Be careful not to die laughing. Foodie Beauty, the prettiest. I mean... You know what? Whatever I have going on in life, at least I don't look like Foodie. I'm sorry. And you know what's sad? She doesn't even have that hair anymore. Not that it was amazing, but she still had hair. Like it's all gone. That's crazy. She's 40 years old and looks like shit and old. The yellow dress, remember that? Yes, Gina, will you please drop it? You know what? Or if you can't, shoot. Gina, try and drop it. I don't know if it'll let you, but try. I never thought she was pretty. She just wore a lot of makeup. You know what it is? When I first started covering her, I thought she was like just this unattractive woman just trying to do her best. But like, I don't know. There was times where she could be funny and I could find things I liked about her. I was like, oh, her skin used to be nice. I'm like, okay, she has pretty skin. And I'd find things when she was funny, like reasons to think she's nice or pretty. But no, I've never found her like the most attractive person on this planet. I mean, I guess she could be more hideous, but I feel like when she was funnier and she still had that mask on and we thought she was a certain person, you can find things to like about her, right? Then the truth came out, and I just think she's the most hideous, disgusting, foul person on this planet. Yep, I guess I'm not holding back today. Why can't I get out of this? Hold on. Will you let me get out, please? Oh, damn it. Hold on. I'll share my screen again in a second. I just have to be careful because sometimes when I exit out, it takes me to my home screen. And oftentimes Foodie Beauty's nudes are just flowing over there. Unfortunately. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Salt and Sass said, oh shit. Chin's lost her means of digitally stalking Count Cracula. No wonder why she's so pissy today. And remember when Foodie Beauty went into Nader's chat and told Deedee, "You stole my effing man. I have a right to call you what I want." Remember that? I'm telling you, that is the man that got away. And that should tell you something. Like Nader, of all people. Nana Spike T said, "What set Foodie Beauty into a raging fit?" So our choices are Slaw got busted again, Slaw restricting her food. I don't think he's doing that. Nader losing channel. She's hungry and miserable. I'm pretty sure I know which one it is, but what would you guys choose? Hey, Freedom. Yes, it happened soon after she got married. Yes. Hi, Logical. Oh, yeah, you've never seen Foodie's nudes? She had an OnlyFans for a while, unfortunately, and so they're just out there. Yep. And if you haven't seen them, Aaron has them. Wait, Los Angeles Limited said, "I think it's perfectly fair to attack Chantel's family considering how willing she is to get in the mud herself." I mean, you can argue as much as she talks about people's kids, everything else, like, is her family fair game? I'm not going to attack them, but I think somebody failed her somewhere in life. I'll say that. I don't think she was told no as a as a child. I don't think she was taught basic things like manners, how to clean your room, that you should shower every day, that you should brush your teeth. I don't think she was taught anything. I think people didn't want to deal with her and gave her food or gave her money or sent her off with somebody else. That's just my opinion. I'm sure she was loved. I'm not saying she wasn't loved and she had a horrible family. I think just she was probably really hard to deal with. Mr. Cardigan's video. Hey, Freedom, all the above. Okay, but should we just pick and see I'm assuming it's going to be this. Yeah, 39.5%. She's hungry and miserable was a close second. Slaw restricting her food 14%, and Slaw got busted again 7%. I wonder why that didn't get a higher vote. It's possible. Queen of WTF said, "I see you are still on here defending that your husband wants to shit on women. Good for you, cutie. You're doing great." Yeah, we're going to get to that clip in a second. You know, I have to cough and I don't want to like blow your eardrums out. So give me 1 second, you guys. I don't know. I think I like choked on my own spit. Do you guys ever like inhale? Hey, Matthew, woof woof. You just saw it, Logical? Did it really get you going? Tell us the truth. Trauma said, "Again, voice to text strikes again." No, it's okay, Trauma. I speak in typo, so I get it. Aaron said, "Too many sus foodie pics in my phone." Aaron, I feel like if anybody stumbled across your phone one day, they would have a lot of questions. I really liked Ray's tweets who said, so Foodie Beauty says FFG's chat is probably poor, she did say that, and uses food banks. She says the chat is probably poor and uses food banks. Have you guys seen the super chat amounts and how they flow in? You have, right? $100, $50. Didn't somebody send her $500 once? But okay. So Ray says, and she's shaming them. Yet FFG gets super chats after super chat and multiple times from the same people. But yet Foodie will be quick to shame someone who can't afford her BS membership. It's true. I thought that was really well said, Ray. Sorry. Blondie said, "Agreed, freedom deep, and I think something happened at 15 or 16 years old." How am I feeling? Tired, a bit delirious, and like ready for my appointment later. I feel like that's going to give me so much peace of mind. So I'm just kind of hanging on till we get there to that appointment. And otherwise, I'm just trucking along. Ray is well spoken. She's so well spoken and beautiful, and I love her. Stella said, "Nader is ban evading. He's still going live on Natty Daddy. Foodie can still e-stalk him. No need for 3 a.m. raging." Yeah, I saw that, unfortunately. He's still going live there, but I did see people are reporting him for ban evading, so I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe something will happen. I guess Foodie was saying that there's no food banks in Kuwait, and people were showing proof that there's food banks. Huh. I'm convinced she goes to them. I think that Salah gets like food for his other family, and Foodie Beauty picks through it and takes what she wants. It's kind of what I picture going on in my head. I guess this is more proof. I don't know. I can't read it, but if you guys can, there's food banks. Let's keep going. Ew. PI said, this clip says it all. Foodie Beauty has no intentions of stopping mukbangs. I think this was from her first rage, you guys, but...
No, I said no more, like, unhealthy, huge mukbangs. But I'm also allowed to change my mind on that.
I hate that. I'm allowed to change my mind on that. She said she wasn't going to eat on camera anymore and do mukbangs, and she still is. These are the deleted super chats, but there's more. That it's funny. Everybody was like barking at her, woofing at her. So Mo caught these for us, and woof woof Salah bark for us. Sent $2 and said, will Salah bark for us, please? We'll pay. Salad plays with poo. Said Salad plays in his own crap. BR said woof woof woof. Salah cheats with Bella. Said Salah, why did you cheat on Chantel? And Salah can carry K Bella, not Chantel. Said, where's K Bella, Chantel? Woof woof. So woof woof is now banned. So they found different ways of getting around it. Imagine having to ban, like, or mute a word or ban it because your husband was caught woof woofing at people. I can't even. Yep said, Foodie Beauty believes that someone's worth is measured by things like their skinniness, having a partner, being good looking, making money. Happiness depends on having these things because she's incapable of being happy on her own. Plus she has pig trotters. And then I saw this. So soft white underbelly, I don't know if you guys have heard of that. I'm sure you have. There was a video they uploaded, the human toilet. And PI said, is this about Salah? Because it says the human toilet, and then it says Puppy and Rachel. So is this about Salah, aka Puppy? Sorry, but I saw this and thought how relevant to Foodie Beauty. Get over it. Oh my gosh. Salt and Sass said, she cares so little, she raged about both of them. Oh, this was, let's see. Okay. She cares so little, she raged about both of them. 3 streams in a row. For not caring, she constantly is taking jabs at them. And shut up, Chins, this isn't defending myself. It's being mad, petty, and caring. So I guess the PI said, racist Chantel at it again. And she knew it as evident by saying, here you go. Here's some content for you.
Snoozy, I don't care if they make fun of me. Look where it's coming from. Like I just said, Peter Griffin with no teeth. Like, do you think I care? Or the Charlie No Fronts. Better keep my name out your mouth. Like, I don't care where. Like, who cares if they make fun of me? Good for them. They're going to do it anyway. Like, there you go. You're welcome. Here's some content for you.
Yikes. Imagine talking about someone's teeth when you have 3 left. I don't know. Joe, did I miss you? Hey, Joe. Are you okay? How is Nad's ban evading? He lost monetization on a channel. That's not losing your channel. He doesn't have the Nader Al Shami channel anymore. It was terminated. So I would assume if the channel was terminated, you're not supposed to be making money on other channels, right? Like you're not supposed to be on YouTube anymore. Unless I have it wrong, but as far as I know, he was terminated. Here's that clip. He was racist here. Okay, this isn't the one about the mom, but this isn't. Do we want to give him our attention? Or do we just know? Do we just know? Let me know. If you guys want to know just for your own minds, you can't stop channels. Oh yeah, you can't hop channels. No. I know she's not talking about people's teeth as a nice shade of butter. Yellow on her effing teeth. Good Lord, employ your toothbrush. Hey, Stevie. Yeah, let's not. Just believe me. He made a disgusting comment, and I don't know. I don't know how he's not in jail just in general. But eventually, I think I want to go to Mr. Snowflake's comment section because the comments are hilarious. I want to find that. What is this? Oh, God, this picture of Foodie Beauty and her one eye. That's terrifying. Okay, so K-Bella, I know it's Kai-Bella, but I still say K-Bella. She weighed in on this.
Um, he doesn't play in his own shit. He wanted to shit on a stupid whore. That's different. Um, he doesn't play in his own shit. He wanted to shit on a stupid whore. That's different.
Yikes. She says, Chantel, you can't even kick your legs in the swimming pool. Your refusal to actually take care of your health and defiance in finding any joy in actual healthy foods is going to kill you before 2026. Call Salah the whore for, oh, says for jizzing all over your furniture while you were gone. Damn. This is the clip. I'm not playing it. I don't want to ruin your days. He's just disgusting. He's just disgusting. Mr. Snowflake is so good. I know. Thank you, Violet. I will. I will. As a former sex worker, Foodie is not very sex positive. No. Yeah, Aaron, the channel got terminated. Yeah, so that's why it's ban evading. Oh, you didn't know? Okay, I totally get it. She does have a type. I don't know how I know how she attracts them. So Fondu Pondu said strike 2 in a 90-day window will mean she can't upload or do lives for 2 weeks. That will stop her from having funds for a visa renewal. Please report, they said please report long form with timestamps. Their words. So here is this. It also helps just in general. If you're watching YouTube and there's any type of content that you find disturbing or not appropriate, if you report on a laptop, it gives a timestamp to YouTube, and then you can type in a little summary, and I feel like that might make a difference. But she's working on losing her channel. You can't threaten other creators. You can't threaten to bitch slap people. She already got a community strike for going after Kalari for bullying and harassment, right? So if she gets another one, yikes. My seed is all over this place. What? Matthew said sperm everywhere is how baby couches are born. Elaine said don't report her. This is gold. I think if she gets reported and she loses her channel, she's going to have to go somewhere else anyways. But you have to realize YouTube is where like the majority of her subscribers are, right? I think when she went to Twitch for a while, people didn't follow. I mean, some people did, but like her whole audience as a whole did not all go over to Twitch. She's tried to make it on TikTok. Not everybody's on TikTok. Plus, TikTok doesn't even want her. Like, she's just not going to be a thing there. I don't know that she's going to have the success that she once had on YouTube, right? At one point, she was making 20 grand a month. Now, Social Blade says that sometimes she doesn't even cover like $1,500. So, yikes. Can you imagine her trying to make it somewhere else? You reported her 2 times yesterday. Joe said, well, there's always Rumble with DC and Negs. Oh, boy. Well, good luck to her. You don't do the TikTok. I get in moods where sometimes I'll download the app and then I get sucked into like weird conspiracy theories. I don't know. It's like a thing. And then I have to delete it off my phone. I have to. If she just needs to get a damn job, seriously, how miserable of a life does she have? But like, okay, can Foodie get a job? I mean, I'm sure there's something, right? She could probably shred paper somewhere, but other than that, like she can't mukbang every hour. What is she gonna do? Rage at her boss because he's not letting her eat often enough? I don't know. And I just don't think she would cut it in an actual like 9 to 5 job anywhere. Yeah, not everybody followed her, right? I think the Holy Trinity did maybe like what was there? Maybe like 100 people of that. I can't remember exactly, but I know it was definitely not the amount of people she has on YouTube in the chat. Poppy said, I went way too deep into the Kate Middleton TikTok rabbit hole. You know what? I ended up there and I don't even follow like the royal family stuff. And it's nothing personal. I just don't keep up with people in my own country, let alone anywhere else. So I got into that and like the pictures being photoshopped, and then people think that she's really already passed away. I somehow landed on this Michelle Obama thing one time where they were trying to convince people that she was really a man. And then I found myself watching 555 different videos on it. I don't know why, but like I get sucked into these weird things. Again, I don't think she was a man, but I'm just saying like I get sucked into like the weirdest shit on TikTok and then I have to delete the app. Foodie's followers did not follow her. There was like, yeah, I think a few people. And I think at first when she switched over, we wanted to see if it was going to be like new, exciting, different, what was going to happen, but it wasn't like anything. Michael, I don't know. If I watch conspiracy theories long enough though, like, I don't know. I don't know. So I end up having to delete the shit. Have you guys seen that? Like, I don't know. I don't know. And then I fell into this one. Oh my gosh, sorry. On a side note, I found these one pastors, like they were sharing their story of how they ended up with the Anthony LaVey's daughter, and how really they're responsible for killing not Anthony, Anton LaVey. I'm sorry, Anton LaVey. I always call him Anthony, Anton LaVey. So, anyways, I started listening to the story of how she showed up at their church, and so they were trying to help her, and it became like a year of like exorcisms and like all this stuff, and like how Anton LaVey and his other daughter and the wife would like come and haunt her and try to possess her. I don't know. By the end of this shit, I started believing it for a second. Like, it was wild. It was wild. And then they said that they broke a certain gold something. I don't know. They did some sort of prayer. It broke a tie. And then that's when Anton LaVey passed away. And I guess his final words were something along the lines of like, what did I do? This was a mistake. Do your own research and look into it right now because my mind is foggy. But it was something along the lines of like, what did I do? What have I done? And then so they're responsible for him passing away. I don't know. There is also not one picture of her pregnant. You know, I did hear them say that. I don't know. I don't know. If there's just weird stuff on TikTok. There is. I stay off TikTok and don't have a Twitter. Both can be really negative. They can. Anything can be negative if you're getting too much into it, right? Which is why I delete the freaking app sometimes. Have you guys watched The Conspiracy with the yes, old wrinkly wiener? I think they're in a cult. I don't know though. It also like I also saw it from a different perspective where they were saying that the family was upset that, um, that they weren't making the money they were anymore. And, I don't know. I could see all sides. Regarding conspiracy theories, creative thinking, keep an open mind, but not so much that your brain. Oh, yeah, more coffee. I more than anything find people's storytelling very interesting and how they present things. And then that's like what gets me roped into it. But in general, I tend to keep a very open mind, like a very open mind. Um, yeah, the good old days. Oh, wow, Joe. I don't know. I have nothing personal against the Obamas or anybody. I don't like any politicians though, like in general. Like I'm not a I don't know. That's just me. Eh, Hi, Carrie. um, I'm not saying I don't know. I don't think I like any politicians or presidents or anybody. I don't know. I don't like discussing politics. I don't like any of it. Any of it. I don't know how else to describe it. I grew up in a household where like the men in my family loved to get together and talk about what George Bush was doing, or I even remember Clinton. And like they would get into these intense debates that were like wild and so uncomfortable. And I just knew I never liked it. So like I obviously know enough of what's going on in the world. I vote and everything else, but like I don't trust any of these people, you know? Um Michael Stella said Michael Obama has been a rumor since before TikTok though. That's how I found it though. That's how I found it. I do too, Toasty. I just don't really trust anybody. That's just kind of how I feel. Yaba said, just FYI, Chantel has Wolf blocked in her chat. Love that for you. She does. I find that hilarious. More comparisons of Foodie Beauty and FFG's live. So Foodie Beauty had 536 people watching, and she made $34. $34. Okay. FFG had 5.3K watching and made over $1,000. Wild. Does that sting, Foodie? I trust politicians as far as I can throw them. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I know exactly what you're talking about, Breezy. Thank you. Yeah. It makes me uncomfortable. I feel like religion, politics, I don't know. Ash said he doesn't play in his own shit, quoting Foodie Beauty. He wanted to shit on a stupid whore. That's different. Chantal 2024. I don't know why I'm replaying it again, but
challenge you. Um, he doesn't play in his own shit. He wanted to shit on a stupid whore. That's different. Challenge you.
I feel like that's going to be clipped everywhere and like at the end of every video for a long time. Praying my application for remonetization comes back. When did you apply? When did you reapply? Did you, and also Carrie, did you go through and make sure to fix everything that may have bothered YouTube? Like I went through and deleted anything I was questioning. Like if I had a question in my mind whatsoever, it went. But when you do reapply, like I found out really fast. I have a good feeling about this, Carrie. I have a good feeling for you. I am praying for you. I'm sending you good vibes. The 3rd. Okay, so you reply the 3rd? Go through your channel and like I said, just make sure, okay? Anything that might not be transformative enough, just really go through it because you want to get this back, right? So I know it sucks to like delete views. It's very, very hard. Like it pained me to delete some of my shorts. The ones where like, I don't know, I had Foodie Beauty like eating to songs and stuff. I feel like that was transformative. I feel like it was the TikToks that got me. But like if I had any question, it went. It went. You removed all content that, oh, good, Carrie. You're gonna be good. I have a good feeling for you. I mean, all of us that lost monetization for a little while, we all got it back, right? There was multiple channels, like there was me, there was PI, I think there was Skinny Queen. It was happening left and right, and everybody eventually, we just had to go through that 90 days, which sucks like freaking. It's hell. It sucks, but like after that, when you get it back too, you're gonna have like the weight of the world off your shoulders. It's gonna be better for you. People are mass flagging my channel. Unfortunately, like I don't, it's a part. It sucks. It's a part of YouTube. People can dislike you because you didn't say hi if you didn't see them, and decide to target you. You know, it's hard, and you're becoming. I don't know how to say this. Like you've always had a steady subscriber base. Like you've always had a good amount, but I feel like more people are finding you because you're like diversifying your content. It's not just mainly Shani and Rev. So I feel like you have a lot of attention right now and a lot more people are coming to chat with you. And people don't like that. People don't like that. There's always going to be haters, Carrie. Always, always. And oftentimes, if you have them, it probably means you're doing the right thing in one way or another, right? People don't like the success you're having or that people like you. You know, it's a shitty thing. It's a shitty thing, but I have a really good feeling about you. Trying to copyright strike me and saying that I'm buying my subs. Oh, they say that about anybody, though. Don't worry about that. I feel like the more you entertain that, then the more people are going to keep saying that. I know you're not buying subs. I know you're not. You know what's crazy is you're like I said, you're covering more people, and a lot of people are into the Queen Cobra content, and a lot of people are subscribing for that and watching. So you're not buying subs, you're not buying views. Carrie covers all the cows. Carrie's got them all covered. um, it was like mainly, it felt like for a while, mainly like Shani and Rev. A lot of people wanted to like fall down that rabbit hole, and Carrie has experience with Shani, has talked to Shani, has dealt with Shani. But like as more and more cows are coming out of the pasture, you know, there's more people to talk about and cover, and Carrie kind of covers everybody. We've been watching Carrie for a long time. Was there? Oh, really, Wildflower? You just subbed for free. Woohoo! Thank you, Toasty. Anyone can buy my sub. It'll cost you one woof woof. Woof woof, baby. Okay, let's go for a few more tweets, you guys. And then I think what's going to happen. So I am going to rest until my appointment, or I'm going to try to. Who am I kidding? I say I am. I don't know if that's going to happen. But I'm going to go to my appointment at 5:30. And then if Foodie Beauty what goes live or anything today, rages again, mukbang, whatever, I can pull off a late night stream where we could do a recap. On a side note, let's just talk about like our stream scheduling for the week. So tonight I can do a nighttime recap, and then tomorrow during the day I will be gone for my daughter's graduation. And then Thursday night, so tomorrow night, we're going to do a late night stream recapping Queen Cobra. Friday, I will be live to cover all foodie stuff whenever she decides to do it. And then I think we'll be and then Saturday I have a graduation party. So we'll be live again Saturday night. But every day I will be live. It'll just be like, I don't know, probably at night for a while. I still need someone to cover Crystal Station. Oh God. That woman's horrible. You can't get enough. You know, Carrie covers Crystal Station. So does Marty. I think you could find all those. I can't cover her. Like, she drives me absolutely insane. Oh, thank you, Light Pink. You'll be in a plane this evening? No, Jenny. Well, you know what? Have safe travels, and maybe when you land, you can watch the replay. I always miss the late night streams. Toasty, no. Busy week. You know what? It's a busy week to be dying. Like, it's a busy week. Like, of all the times, like, I have to put on a happy face. I have to entertain people. Like, I look like shit. I look like death. But, like, I have to, woo. But you know what? We pull through and we do what we need to do because it's for the experiences and the memories for our kids, right? Like, tomorrow at graduation, my daughter's not going to care if I go looking sick or if you can tell I'm under the weather. Like, she's just going to be happy that I'm there, right? So that's all that matters. Like, I need to just not worry about anything else. Like, this day is about her, you know? Well, and obviously everybody else, but this little girl, I will say this, had a rough start to life. Like, a really rough start. You guys already know my story. No need to go into it. But what I will say is she gets all good grades in school. She excels in everything she does. She's a good kid, and anybody could find reasons to have a chip on her shoulder or be mad at me or be mad at her dad or just have an attitude, right? Like, of all the stuff that she's gone through, she's an amazing kid. And I'm so excited to watch her grow and become like the young lady she's becoming. I can't wait to see her go to college. I can't wait to see what's in store for her because I feel like that little girl is going to make a difference in this world. Like, she is. So I'm proud of her. And yeah, we do what we do, right? We power through, and I'm going to get through this week. Fishnets and a King Cobra shirt. Okay, I'm not going to do it. But can you imagine? Can you imagine? I would never. But oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be a sight to see. Wig and all. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways. Thank you, Culture. You know, she's a good kid. Foodie Beauty talks her shit, but that's like a child that has had the odds stacked against her. Seriously. Like, she didn't ask for all that she's been through, and like, she still shines, you know? Anyways, no, don't call it junior high trauma. I call it junior high and I get told off. So it's middle school. No, she is graduating from elementary, but apparently it's a big deal now. Like, when I graduated elementary and went to junior high, I think we got a certificate. I think we dressed a little nicer that day, but like, now it's a big thing. Like, they have big old graduations and then you got to throw a party, but of all kids, I mean, all kids are good kids, but I'm saying, like, I'm happy to spoil her and make this experience amazing, The looks you would get. Chat dares you to wear the outfit Foodie wore to her grandma. To the party, not to no children's school, to the party. FYI, anybody watching right now who wants to twist this, we're talking about the graduation party, okay? I think my family would disown me if I showed up in a coochie dress. Like Foodie. Thank you, lady. Thank you. Our babies are the future. Yeah. And the world's a scary place right now. So I feel like, I know a lot of you guys right now are raising kids. I feel like despite what Foodie or whoever says about us, like, this is online. Our real life is very different from online, right? Like, I don't talk Foodie Beauty with my child. She has no idea who she is. But hold on. I feel like those that I know that are raising children right now are raising them to be kind and compassionate and to treat everybody with love and respect. And I feel like maybe we'll have hope for the future. Maybe the world's scary right now, so I'm hoping we can make a difference. Lord Jesus, voice to text again. It's okay, trauma. It's okay. Thank you, Bia. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I definitely I was a horrible mom before. I had an addiction problem. I wasn't I guess I should be kinder to myself. I tried my best, but there is no possible way to have a child and a drinking problem at the same time. Like there's no possible way to um do both. There's no possible way. And that little girl deserved stability and more than I could offer her at that time. So I went away until I could get better, and I did. You know, so I don't know. And I didn't think I'd ever get this opportunity to have her back again, but you know, I did. And when she turned 5, I got basically all my rights back. I was never out of her life. I had overnights, I had visits. I was always, you know, I called her every day. But I just couldn't be a good parent. I couldn't be responsible. I couldn't make good decisions for myself. And I did the right thing. You know, I did the right thing until I could get better. So um, I don't regret making that decision. I just regret, I don't know, that I was even in that situation, I guess. I regret that I even touched drugs or alcohol in the first place and like got to that place. You know what I mean? But I will never feel bad for saying, I know I'm not a good mom right now. So when I'm better, I'm coming back for you. You know, I'll never regret that. Recovery is amazing. It is. If you are struggling right now and things seem hard, like just keep doing the work. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and don't give up. Things don't come back immediately, right? Like I feel like with being addicts and alcoholics, like we want instant results and instant gratification. And I feel like a lot of times it kept me out because like I'd try for a little while, but I wasn't getting everything back that I wanted. People still weren't trusting me. So like, I don't know, I wasn't getting the instant results. But once I decided to stay sober and that I had a little child I needed to fight for, I just stuck with it and I kept doing it and the days just kept adding up. And then I feel like it took a couple of years for people to trust me again. And, you know, but it's amazing now. I mean, it's amazing. Every day isn't perfect, but like you get through it sober and you know how to handle things. Like, um, I think that's the best part is being able to handle each situation and not have to use over it because to be honest, like drinking or using is just going to make your situation worse, right? Like has drinking or using ever made your situation better? No, right? So whatever you're going through, if you're fighting with your family, if you're fighting with your partner, fighting with your kids, whoever, if you drink or pick up tonight, tomorrow's going to be so much worse. So just don't do it. That's my best advice. That's what Chantel is wrong. She thinks our children are informed of girl world. Kids have no idea what I do online, as they shouldn't. I mean, she knows, yeah, the crap I talk online, right? Do you think I'm walking around my house saying this stuff? I'm not. Like, I'm still me online, but what my child doesn't need to know what we talk about online. My child doesn't need to know who Foodie Beauty is, right? Like, my child doesn't need to know this stuff. I'm an adult. She's an 11-year-old. And she'll never know this stuff until she's an adult and looks this up on her own, you know? I don't know why she thinks we all just, oh, hey, let's thank Auntie Chantel for this meal tonight over dinner. Like, it's not happening. It's not happening. You showed your daughter she was worth fighting for. She'll have high standards for how she will be treated. You did good. Oh, Blondie, you're going to make me cry. Thank you so much. Thank you. There's adult situations and child situations. Exactly, Toasty. Exactly. I don't know. I think that's like, oh, I wanted to take you guys to Mr. Snowflake. Hold on. I think that was like all the major tweets. Nope, I lied. I just got distracted. Sorry. Let's go to a few more tweets and then we're going to go to Mr. Snowflake and then I am going to do my best to rest for a little while. Milky Chai said, oh, Big Daddy Poop Salah found the caps lock. I'm shaking. So he was yelling at us and said, the whole reaction channels never addressed that FFG, you know the word. Wish the death on Chantel and insult her mother with the B word multiple times. And we all know why, because they're scared of her. They are too weak. Okay. I I don't know. I don't agree with calling Chantal's mom a B, but I don't know. After what Foodie said, like, I don't really care. I'm sorry. I don't really care. I don't. I can't even pretend a little bit. All right, what is this? Oh, okay, here's another Foodie clip. Julie said, I'm just spitting facts. Actually, let's play it first.
Back at this bitch. Yeah, it makes her horny, I'm sure, seeing me rage. It's her life. I'm not even raging. I'm just spitting facts. We're right back at this bitch.
Right back at this bitch. Okay, Foods. Do you guys ever wonder what her blood pressure is like? Some of the highlights from Foodie's chat are these ones. Oh, more. I think we went over these ones. Woof, woof, woof. A lot of barking. A lot of barking. And all right, let's go have some fun. Let's go have some fun. I am going to pull up Mr. Snowflake's channel. I highly suggest if you're eating right now, you stop because there was one comment I started reading and it wasn't a fun time. It was not a fun time. I don't know why. I thought I was subscribed to him. I am now. All right. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm going to crack open another Waterloo. Will you guys hold for one moment? One moment, okay? Okay, I actually went to get this in case I gag. Okay. By the way, I've been drinking nothing but Gatorade and Waterloo, and I really like this water. If you haven't tried it, the strawberry. Okay, hold on. All right. It was gross. All right. I really am not in a hurry to go to that comment. Yay. I don't remember where it was. But none of them are that exciting. And well, no, they're gross. They're all right. So Mr. Snowflake said, I need about 20 of the grossest Foodie Beauty moments. Are there 20? Give me a few if you know any. So there's 401 comments. Smark says, one time during a stream, she trusted a fart that she shouldn't have, which resulted in her running to the bathroom. Then Pete's took over the stream, commenting on how bad it smelt and he wasn't going to sit in the same spot Foodie was, hinting she left something. Ugh. Pete's pointed the camera towards the villa kitchen bathroom to catch her coming out, not fully clothed. Is that when the diaper happened? Remember when she waddled out of the bathroom and it looked like she had a diaper in her hand and then she like plopped it on the camera? And we couldn't tell if that was a diaper or plastic bag, but I thought it was a diaper. Hold on, my computer's not wanting to. There we go. Actually, should we go to newest? Hold on. I'm just waiting to find the Nader comment that's going to make us all vomit. Anna said, blaming parents for their children's deaths the day after the Texas shooting while laughing and singing pumped up kicks. Jack in the Box said, didn't she pee in her bed and then not change the sheets? It's okay. It dried off. Maria said, oh, hell, the three-way shit fest. That was so disgusting. That whole time was so disgusting. Oh my gosh. I miss the glory days. Shit everywhere. When she got home from Cuba, yes. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I just spilled a bit of my water on the, like, not on my laptop, but like where I'm supposed to be scrolling. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. Breezy moment. I exited out of where we're supposed to be. Man. Okay. Let's go back. I think we're good. Far ass ladylike? That's quite the screen name. They said they were never interested in Foodie Beauty. Their hater heart belongs to Amber. But these comments had me repulsed, yet intrigued by sheer degeneracy. I'm looking forward to this compilation. Anita said, how about when she picks dirty, worn clothes off the floor and sniffs them to rewear them? And wears the same clothes for literally weeks at a time without washing them. That's pretty nasty. Let's see. Miyoki said, She once bought chicken breast. She got them out raw after buying, repacked them separately, except she didn't wash her hands before and after. Continued to touch everything while having the germs of that raw chicken on her hands. Seriously. Oh my gosh. And then they said in her rage stream era after Nader, she got up on her chair and looked back at the chair while wearing no pants to look and see if the chair had skid marks on it. Ugh. How does she get anybody? Oh, Mel said, I don't see it here, but her cat walked across the table in front of the camera. She plucked something out of its butt fur and ate it. Do we know where we can find that clip? Do we know? Or when she blows her nose in her dirty underwear and then wipes her teeth off? Oh my gosh, I'm shocked Salad isn't in the adult diaper business. He loves a shit-caked booty hole. I see why Salad stays with her. Yeah. Light Pink said, oh wait, Better Betty said her talking about Nad's swollen gonorrhea peen oozing green stuff. That wasn't the worst comment. It's still gross, but it gets worse. I wish I could go back to a time when I didn't know about his swollen gonorrhea peen. She also said, obviously, the bathtub full of peeps. Yeah, that was something. Pringle cap stuck in her folds for a whole day. Pizza dough discharge. Nad's green infected swollen pea. Cheeto in bra during intimate moment. Back scratcher mac and cheese. KFC drawer when she pissed her sheets and continued to sleep in them for a week. When she puked down the heat vent, the list goes on and on. Ugh. I bet everything here is in her somewhere. Erin said, I have a pic of her rubbing her teeth with dirty underwear on my phone. I bet you do. I bet you do. Pumped up kicks with air guns. That was disgusting. I agree. Somebody else said when she went down on Deedee and called it gray flaps. Imagine being called gray flaps, Deedee. Oh my god. The return of Veronica Sawyer said the dirty kitty hall has to be one of them. Yeah, that was something. Jenny said, takes a deep breath. 1, she picks her nose and looks at it. 2, she said she smells like a barracuda. 3, she kept her dirty clothes from her vacation in her suitcase for several months. She did. I'll have to ask if they're 6X taco size. Oh my gosh. Okay. She used to pick up pants and underwear from the floor and smell the crotch to see if they were clean. They obviously weren't, and you know she wore them anyway. Camby said, I once watched this vile bag of slop online pick a zit scab off her face. Then she proceeded to put it in her mouth and chew on it. They said, I passed away. R.I.P. Someone said the time she used underwear as a Kleenex. All right, where's that disgusting comment I found? I mean, we may as well just get it over with. Bess said, I think it's a little further down. The time she was rummaging through her clothes on the floor that she had stepped all over, picking up a pair of dirty underwear, smelling the crotch. Someone said eating her earwax. There's a stream where she wipes her face with her dirty panties. Someone said when she hooked up with a homeless man on a rock and said he smelled like malt vinegar. Hey, Jinx. Joe said underwear sniffing. I don't judge. But Foodie's underwear? I'm a judge. I'm going to judge. Oh, wait, let's see. Servo said, I'm not sure if this is what you mean by gross, but I think the grossest thing she did was talk about the woman who took her man, how she deserved to be abused by him, after she herself claimed to be abused by him. She straight up said something like, I don't care if she gets choked or killed. They said, this is peak disgusting to me. I can't think of anything worse or more disgusting than the mindset that must have come from, hold on, read more. And then they said, Jesus, I need to take a break from even thinking about that one. It's just so dark. Yeah. I want to vomit thinking about using half and half instead of milk in her cereal that one time. Yeah. Have you guys ever done that? I can't say that I would want to. When she picked her nose and Nader put it in his mouth without knowing. Ugh. Someone else said she picked her nose, rolled it between her fingers, and literally ate it on camera. Well, I don't plan on eating anytime soon, even though my stomach's growling after this. Uh, let's see. The pizza dough discharge is the worst one for me. Her in the bathtub filled with peeps, not Pete's, is more embarrassing than gross. Stella said the crotch of Foodie's panties is stiff and crunchy. Ew. That's what I imagine. Someone said slumming it. Foodie Beauty poops her pants for views channel is what? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. At first, do you guys hear my stomach? Hold on. We got to get some applesauce if we're going to keep talking. It's like grumbling, but there's no way I want to eat actual food after talking about Foodie's discharge. So hold on one second. Hold on. Okay. You'll be fasting forever now. Pete's My Little Pony diapers. Her panties can stand up on their own. Probably. They could probably walk away on their own at this point, too. When she was in Nader's place with a bed sheet on, Chat asked what would happen if Nader left her. She answered that she had a plan B, and she wasn't stupid. Shortly after, Nader tried to end it, and she went to the police to file false rape and abuse charges against him. That was her plan B. I remember that. Very well. We are heading into. Wait, really? She can stack. Hold on. She can stack them like Legos? Applesauce doesn't seem like a wise. That was all that I could get to really fast. That was it. I'm not trying to eat my normal cottage cheese for breakfast at this point. So we're skipping that one today. Oh, wait. Her referencing her pee as hickory smoked sludge. The blue pot. Pumped up kicks after the Uvalde shooting. Her talking about having an STD from Dom in her throat. Talking about Deedee's nether region as roast beef flaps that she ate to turn on Dom. I could quite literally go on forever. I mean, I don't eat meat, but if you guys, well, I don't eat. Yeah, I don't really eat meat. I eat shrimp. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But if you guys eat roast beef, I feel really bad for you guys. I don't know how you have gone back to eating that. Rachel said the time she left her huge, nasty granny panties at Natter's with crap stains in them, and he put them on live and made fun of her. I remember that. When she sang Pumped Up Kicks, someone said puked and then tried to throw herself onto Pete's and make out with him. Do you guys remember how he posted the next day, like, was it essay? Technically. And that made me very sad. That made me very sad. However you feel about Pete's, like, in that moment, you could tell he did not want her advances, and she was just disgusting. Breezy, don't eat meat, so don't ask her to eat any of the roast beef flaps. I eat shrimp. That's as crazy as I get. Like, I no beef, no chicken, none of that. But it makes me very glad because, like, if I did eat that kind of stuff, I would never be able to eat roast beef again. Or fish as much as, well, yeah, well, I eat fish sometimes. Not Deedee's fish. Time to leave. Bye, Joe. Bye. Bobby Edwards. Man, I'd love to be cool enough human to help out, but I only know that she and ALR exist because YouTube was like, hey, Bobby, want to watch a hot guy with a dope accent talk about some cringe chicks? And I said, why, yes, YouTube. Don't mind if I do. And they said, and here we are. Ooh, that was smooth. Someone said she regularly cleans her eyes, nose inside out, and her teeth in that order with her fingers. She was too lazy to get a strainer, or more likely just didn't own one. So she strained cheese out from her unwashed, filthy hijab. She eats pickles out of the jar with her fingers, which she probably washes, in the best case scenario, once a day. You know, with hand wipes, no need to wash, and so many, many more. I don't even think she washes her hands once a day, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Can't gracefully exit that sentence. Fish with a side of melted cheese on a plate. Yeah. I don't know. I've never microwaved like cheese on a plate to just eat. I've never seen anybody do that until Foodie Beauty, but apparently, I don't know, she likes it. When she ate mac and cheese with her fupa scratcher, yes. Ginger said in her cola days, she was constantly blowing her nose, looking at her snot, then rubbing her teeth with the tissue. Scarred me for life. Somebody else said wrapped herself in a towel, sprayed herself with cheap perfume, and told Koki she showered. They said vomit in the vents at the luxury villa. 2 words, porch lockmas. When she was with BB and the apartment got roach infested because she hid pizza boxes in the closet, he dumped her not too long after. I wasn't there for the BB days, but that happened? Oh my gosh. Someone said, look up Chantel's fupa balls. Confirmed. Yeah, she has them. And like they swing and slap when she walks. There's a whole video. I think it's actually on Satan's channel. Someone said, let's see. Her description of Nads and his pizza dough discovery. I left her cooking saga for a while. They said where she would cook, let the pot mold over entirely, throw it away or wash it only to rinse and repeat like 3 times. She was in the luxury villa, so it was around the Nader timeline. Remember when she wouldn't get rid of that pot? And do you guys remember what it looked like? I don't want to look up the photo right now. Like I need to eat at some point today, so I can't go look at the moldy blue pot. But do you guys remember that? Showed the blood from the rabbit on her car. She's so disgusting. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, she oftentimes would run over animals on the road, and like to anybody else, like it would be traumatizing, right? Like nobody wants to run over a cute little furry animal. Nobody. Foodie seems to get off on that kind of stuff, and she even made cartoons about it. It's weird. It's so weird. Someone else said while it wasn't a moment she aired, she told us when she was a bit younger, which meant the other day, she met a random couple online. I think she first hit it off with the girl, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, took an expensive taxi, went out drinking with the couple. When it was time to do the deed with them, hold on, I know I'm going to have to read more. When it came time to do the deed with them, she was rejected and slept on the couch. She awoke feeling sick. I then described to her audience that she ran to the bathroom where she got sick from both ends. However, she was vomiting in the toilet, so her explosive diarrhea, oh my god, you guys, okay, was shooting out all over the bathroom through her G-string. I know I've heard this story, but it's something about how I'm feeling right now and reading these words. It's just like, oh my, it's so gross. And didn't she didn't clean it up? Didn't she leave it there or something? Anyways, okay. So they said it was shooting out all over the bathroom through her G-string. And then they said, oh God, now I need to bathe in holy water from just reliving that and typing it. She then took her underwear and socks off because there was no toilet paper and used them to wipe and clean up a bit. If this doesn't tell you to not meet people online, I don't know what to tell you. You think you're meeting somebody and you might get Foodie Beauty who shits all over your walls in your bathroom. Like, it's not worth it. I don't know. How did the landlords ever get that vent clean? I don't know, Freedom. Do you think they had to? Well, no, because wouldn't a security deposit cover it if there was like damages or anything? I don't know. I wonder how much they had to spend though to like redo that whole thing to get it clean and like even able to live in again. Because I remember very vividly what her carpet looked like, the food, the cat turds. It was filthy. I remember how her bathroom looked, the kitchen. It was infested with bugs. Like at any given moment, something was flying by her head, crawling out of something. I don't know. I don't know. I doubt the landlord knew about the vent. Well, wouldn't they have to, when they're going in to clean it up, wouldn't they find all this stuff? I don't know. Freedom, my best bet is they had to remove the vent ducts. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. As I'm holding the rabbit I rescued a few weeks ago, Butterfly! What's the baby's name? Oh my gosh. And how old? And thank you for rescuing. Thank you. Let's see. The grossest stream was the drunk stream when she sang Pumped Up Kicks. A lot of people are talking about that with the finger guns. Blue pot, mop bucket with water that hadn't been cleaned out in forever, bubbling like a tar pit. After her kicks rant when she threw up in her floor vents, just the state of her hoarded house, her going out to fast food places with no underwear, and her fupa balls hanging below the yellow dress. That yellow dress was horrible. They said everything in the villa pretty much, yeah. She talked about sex partners having to pick out her dingleberries. Oh my gosh. I guess, maybe Salah really does like her. Maybe. They said, obligatory, I don't remember the stream, but I know I've seen it on Barbecue Chicken's channel, where she described the sexual act of what? Oh, dead doggy with Nader. Apparently, oh. Well, can you guys zoom in? I guess I could try and summarize it. I'm really not trying to get the stream taken down. Apparently it's where you have a lot of intercourse without showering and it smells bad. Apparently she was okay doing with this with Nader. Also, her peach piss story, she recounted that the story was such giddy, girly giggles, but it was just gross. It was just gross. Can you believe we've been through all this stuff with her? One person does all this crazy shit. And we've been here the whole time for the ride. Are we okay? Do we all need therapy? Probably. Someone said eating mac and cheese with her dirty back scratcher. It also doubled as her fupa scratcher. Someone said definitely the time when she had a pot of rotten food so rancid she just threw the whole thing away because it was unsalvageable. How about when she was eating the brown stuff with her fingers? Yeah, that was disgusting. This one said this one is bad because she's still doing it, or more accurately, not doing it. And that's not looking after her cats properly. Not brushing them, not taking to the vet, not cleaning their litter boxes, throwing new food on top of old. Hell, she was going to have one of them put down for no reason. Now there's Julia. Last we heard she had a skin infection and needed baths. Did she get them? Has she been vaccinated? Has she been spayed? Nope, I'd put money on it. No. But Foodie has money for everything else, right? It's crazy. It's always about money with Foodie. Always. Like, she can't spend money on her cats. We saw that with BBJ and Sam, too. She couldn't afford it. She had other things to do, but, like, she would always miraculously have enough food to mukbang all day, or she'd go get her nails done, or buy clothes to go sleep with whatever married man out there. It's just wild. Like, Foodie, there's no point in me talking to her because she won't get this, but, like, an animal is a commitment, right? They can't talk. They can't tell us how they're feeling. When we choose to rescue them, own them, however you get them, they're your responsibility for however long they're alive. And just like people, humans, like they need to go to a doctor. They need medicine sometimes. They need checkups. They need grooming, nail trims, all of that stuff. And you need to do it or just don't get a pet. If you can't afford it, you don't want to deal with it, I don't know. You should get a pet rock. It's safer. I must have missed that one. Brown stuff on the fingers. Good gravy. There's plenty of things that they could be talking about because specifically I'm thinking of this screenshot of Foodie that I've seen. I don't know if I got it from Aaron or if it's on my phone or where I saw it. But remember where it looked like she was eating like a bunch of, like it looked like melted chocolate. I don't know how to explain it, but it literally looked like she stuck her hand in shit and was eating it. That's the picture that's like standing out in my head right now. Freedom, I'm doing okay. Hope all is well on your end. She got so much crap from Amazon, and of course her bees are. Yeah. Someone said when she had a yeast infection, and Red Flag Guy asked why she had pizza dough there. Any number of times when she accidentally flashed the camera. The one where she's wearing the red teddy after her photo shoot with Carly comes to mind. Also, I haven't seen it, but I trust it was gross based on those who did and shared the struggle to get out of the bathtub full of peeps from her OnlyFans days. It's gross. Someone said reading these comments turned me into an 80-year-old war vet, resentful at life and the silence of God. What? Let's see, but I get what they're saying. Someone said when she cut watermelon on basically what I remember to be like a desk or something. It was full of cat hair while BBJ and Sam were just going about. No gloves, nothing. No way to clean the juice off. Just absolutely nothing. Maybe a fragile cutting board. Someone said when we seen the poor cat was being fed. Absolutely filthy. Someone said picking dingleberries. Oh my gosh. Without washing her hands before or after. Oh, you know what somebody else said? Flirting with minors on Omegle is up there. Yes. So what I remember, it was a long time ago, I just remember specifically feeling disgusted because she had a minor on. And like I said, I'm so tired right now, so my mind's a little fuzzy. It's fuzzy in general. But didn't he flash the camera? This is exactly what happened. I know I'm not being fuzzy on this. He flashed the camera, and didn't somebody tell her that's a minor or that's a kid? She's like, there was nothing minor about that. Do you guys remember that? Changing into a nightie when she was on Omegle. Well, but she did have a minor and he flashed. And then that's when she was like, there's nothing minor about that. I remember, ugh. Hey, Penny. Foodie was wearing the Jeffrey Dahmer wig. What about Pete's cleaning the litter box and tossing the litter covered poop into the downstairs shower? No, you're remembering it correctly. You didn't see it, but I heard about it. Yeah. Wait, Matthew said gynecologist until every young boy's dream job until you realize there are people like Foodie. Matthew. Oh my gosh. Whatever doctors treat her, I'm sure they're being paid well, but I hope they are. Because I would not want to be between Foodie's legs for anything. I'm sorry. That just seems like the worst thing that could happen. It just does. Someone said when she told YouTube Koki had green smelly discharge coming out of his penis from an STD. I mean, this is just lovely. When she described giving into Deedee's roast beef flaps to get Koki. Oh, God. Okay. Well, you guys, it's all here. If you guys want to go and read more, there's a ton. There's so many comments. Maybe we'll read a few more. I feel like I just want to go vomit now. That's how I'm feeling. I don't want to see cottage cheese for a long time or pizza dough. I hope nobody eats roast beef around me at least for like a day. The gyno might get sucked in. Someone said when she got home from Cuba, shit her pants and ran to the bathroom, only to come out and fling the poopy bloomers right onto the kitchen counter where they remained for way too damn long. Yeah, it made a whole plop. It did. I thought it was a diaper too. Some people thought it was a trash bag. But the whole plop, like, you just know the sound of it. I don't know. Someone said she flashed us on live stream. I wish I was kidding. My eyes still burn. Someone's talking about the state of BBJ's food area. That was disgusting. Those cats deserved better. Like, you should be giving your pets clean water every day, refilling the food bowl if you leave crunchies out. It should have a nice, clean area to eat. If you guys didn't see, if you're just listening and you haven't seen how she kept where her animals would eat, it was like a greasy, disgusting cardboard box. I remember that. Food just thrown, like it just thrown, kibble just thrown on the floor. Like no need for a bowl or we're just gonna throw it. Her bedroom was disgusting. There was condom wrappers on the floor. It's just not something you would eat. Like, would you eat in an area like that? Would you? Like, so why should your pets? They deserved better. And I'm glad BBJ got away. I just got cinnamon buns. Oh, cinnamon buns. See for a while, yeah. Where are you reading this from? This is Mr. Snowflakes. So there are so many comments, and it's worth it just to read through. I'm going to go to the top so you could see it if you're not subscribed. It's worth the read because there was this one comment about, you know what, just go find it. I don't want to vomit, but if you scroll long enough, we have not read some of the most disgusting ones, okay? Like, they're out there, and anyways, this is Mr. Snowflake's channel. He does documentaries on Foodie Beauty, and it really, really pisses her off. So I'm going to like this community post. That is what I'm going to do. Anyways, you guys, okay, I'm going to go for now. I need to just, I don't know, rest before my appointment today. I probably should eat something, unfortunately, but I need to eat something. I say unfortunately because what we just talked about. And if there's anything that happens between now and 5:30 today, I can come back probably about 8 p.m. tonight, if that's good for you guys, around 8:30, and we could do a recap. Cool cat, it's on Mr. Snowflake. Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. I wish I would watch him more. I need to. From what I've seen, everything's really well done. I feel like whenever something drops or it's like when everybody's talking about it, I want to sit down and be able to watch the whole thing, and it just hasn't been able to happen yet. So I'm like behind. I'm very behind. But what I will say is, from my little experience watching him, he is hilarious. He is well spoken. He can shade her just enough without like being mean. Do you know what I mean? Like people who could drag somebody and it's not like cruel. It's just like, oh damn, that's good. He presents facts, evidence, and I love that he gets a lot of like his feedback and he asks for receipts or he'll ask for things like this, like 20 of the grossest foodie moments. He's really interactive with his audience. And I love that about creators, like when they actually listen to their audience. I think that's great. So, everybody, go check him out. I will see you guys later, okay? Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you guys hopefully tonight. Bye, everybody. Oh, okay, bye.